Hello guys, I hope you are okay and I hope you are well. Welcome to Tuesday News Roundup. Over the course of this video, we are going to be discussing about Rodrygo because right now, almost every Liverpool fan have been pointing towards Rodrygo as a potential, replacement for Luis Diaz. As a matter of fact, we are going to also discuss about Luis Diaz because right now, one thing is clear. Luis Diaz will most likely leave the club, and I think it's now clear because he has made it clear to Liverpool's management that he wants to leave England. And right now, Bayern Munich are already breathing down Liverpool's neck. And as a matter of fact, player to club conversation is already 100%. As a matter of fact, I think Liverpool right now are the ones actually holding the card. We are going to also discuss about Alexander Isak, if there is any possible move from Liverpool towards Alexander Isak. I don't know, but right now, I think from the speech made by Isak's agent, every speculation have been that Liverpool will most likely move towards Alexander Isak, which personally, I don't actually believe that. We are going to also discuss about Darwin Nunez because it's clear right now that Darwin Nunez will most likely leave the club. I think the only issue right here is that, Liverpool, I think I wouldn't say they are actually getting confused because Darwin Nunez, we already know he gives, bittersweet kind of vibe. Not to disrespect Darwin in any way whatsoever. Darwin Nunez is a proper bowler, one of the best striker, but right now he has failed Liverpool and he has failed to deliver in Liverpool. He has played, I think, 2.5 seasons now and under two managers. So come on, in the Champions League, in the Premier League, we actually needed you and you didn't deliver. So I don't see, pre-season matches scoring hat-tricks and all that as a yardstick for Liverpool to actually keep him. The only thing holding Darwin Nunez from moving out of Liverpool right now is the fact that, clubs that actually showed interest don't have the right value Liverpool actually placed on Darwin Nunez. As a matter of fact, you know the drill. I do the talking. You share your thoughts in the comment section. Now, if you have noticed, almost every preseason match right now that Liverpool have actually played, Luis Diaz is always fit, but he ends up not playing. So that tells you one thing, that Luis Diaz will most likely leave the club. He has made it clear to Liverpool's management that he does not want to remain in England. So I think that is where it gets, very, very complex. And Liverpool don't want to make it, public that Luis Diaz wants to leave. Because if they do that, I think it will drag the price drastically down. Liverpool right now value Luis Diaz somewhere close to 100 million euros. I think Bayern Munich have attempted twice. Barcelona also have attempted, I think, twice. But all these offers were rejected. But, from some source, it's believed that Bayern Munich and Liverpool will meet this week to actually discuss about how to move forward for Luis Diaz. And I think before the end of the month, Luis Diaz will most likely be leaving Liverpool. I don't know. Personally, will I want Liverpool to sell Luis Diaz? I will tell you no. Luis Diaz, one of the best assistants now, one of the best left back can actually get. In the world, 1 to 7, Luis Diaz will be there. So right now, I think that is why Liverpool have actually valued him for somewhere close to 80, 90 or 100 million euros. So I think Bayern Munich actually have the money. If they want to get Luis Diaz, they will get Luis Diaz. That is the truth. Now, the name that have been hitting up for a perfect replacement for Luis Diaz have been Rodrygo. However, it's very, very complex, knowing the fact that the team that holds a player that is most likely to be a replacement for Luis Diaz, that team have been on our neck, tooth and nail. As a matter of fact, I think Real Madrid right now, no Liverpool fan actually like Real Madrid, going by the fact that, they keep taking our players. And they want to sell, Rodrygo. Rodrygo also wants to leave. Rodrygo wants to play, first team football so that he can actually make the squad, Brazil squad, going forward for the World Cup. So he wants to leave the club. So this week this report has it that this week he will be meeting, with Xavi Alonso to discuss about his future. Most likely he will want to leave the club. So lately, I think two teams have actually been, pushing towards getting Rodrygo, and that will be Arsenal, Manchester City. But somewhere along the line, we are seeing Liverpool, for Rodrygo and all that. But right now, I don't think Liverpool will pay a lot of money for a left wing back, going by the fact that Arne Slot actually have a lot of trust on Kodigabo. And also, if we are going to actually get, a left wing back, sorry, a left winger, it means that most likely we are going to get a younger player, maybe experienced younger player, because we also have Rio Ngumua, whom slots will most likely, give chance to develop. That is what I think. So I don't think Liverpool will pay so much amount of money to get Rodrygo. However, Real Madrid have made it clear that selling Rodrygo will actually facilitate, their move to get a midfielder that can actually replace Tony Cruz. And guess who that midfielder is? So guess who that midfielder is? Alexis McAllister. Our Alexis McAllister. See, this is the reason why I said I hate Real Madrid and their business pattern. I don't like doing business with them whatsoever. I don't know. They just want to empty Liverpool. I don't know. Fine, we'll have good players. That's the truth. Liverpool have lots of good qualities, but come on now. I think your scouting team need to do a better job. You don't need to, rely on Liverpool players all alone. But right now, that is the plan, to sell Rodrygo and also use the money to facilitate getting a new midfielder. And that new midfielder, the target will be Alexis McAllister. However, Liverpool have placed McAllister as no-go area. As a matter of fact, Liverpool don't have any interest in selling McAllister, and Liverpool will not sell him. So most likely, Real Madrid will look elsewhere. So now, the main issue of the day, or like I said, the main topic of the day is Liverpool for Isak, or Isak to Liverpool. I don't know. I don't think Liverpool will move towards Isak, but right now, I think it's beginning to get intense because of what Isak's agent actually said. He said that they are not completely locking down, any chance whatsoever that Isak might be leaving. As a matter of fact, all the options are not closed. Now, I think he said this because he was furious, going by the fact that, Eddie Howe actually sent Isak home. Isak traveled with Newcastle to Scotland for pre-season match against Celtic. And as a matter of fact, Isak traveled with them, but Eddie Howe sent him home. And not only sending him home, he also made it public. Now, the reason being that, the speculation around Isak, that is the reason why he sent him home. So I think that is the reason why Isak's agent actually made those statements. So those statements have been sparking so many debates online, and some persons hitting that Liverpool will most likely get Alexander Isak, or maybe push towards Alexander Isak. But I don't think, and I don't think I will see that happening. I don't think that will happen. I don't think that. However, Liverpool most likely will sell Darwin Nunez. I think right now, Darwin Nunez and Liverpool, it's over. I don't think Liverpool will give him another chance. However, right now, the only team I don't think there is no team again actually bid, showed interest this week. The only team that are currently, showing interest is only Juventus, and Juventus wants Darwin Nunez on a loan deal with option to buy. Personally, I don't like, giving out players on a loan to Italian side, because I've seen, how everything always plays down. I don't last they no go still buy, so it does not really sit well with me. They won't buy at last. So instead of sending him on loan with option to buy, we'll rather keep him, and he will become a backup to Hugo Ekitike. That's the truth. That's what I think. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section. But that is what I think. I think Liverpool should keep him as a backup. But however, if he leaves the club, then most likely Liverpool will go for a young, I wouldn't say a younger, but a more experienced striker that will most likely be cheap. And that is why Liverpool actually contacted, Metata's representative and camp in France, because most likely he might be our backup striker moving forward if Darwin Nunez leaves. I don't know, but right now I think every Liverpool fan seeing 3-0, seeing hat-trick on that first half against Stoke City, I think every Liverpool fan have been clamoring for Darwin Nunez to stay in the club, for Liverpool to give him extra year and all that. But come on, I don't know, Darwin, bitter sweet kind of vibe. Like I said, that is what he keeps giving us. He has missed so many good chances. As a matter of fact, personally, I think that Nunez affected me personally, my mental health. Back then, back then. But anyways, it is what it is. Right now, I think everything is in shape. What we need right now, personally, I think we need to fortify our defensive department moving forward, because there is no way we are going to have, Joe Gomez as our backup. Having Joe Gomez as our backup would be a disaster. That is the truth. There is no way we can actually have only Joe Gomez as our backup, because we all know that there is no way Joe Gomez will play at least 10 straight match. He has never done that before, and I don't think he will do that now. So we need McGay. As a matter of fact, maybe we'll get McGay and another younger defender, maybe two. Maybe we'll get that Leone from Parma, and also we'll get McGay. I think Liverpool will be solid moving forward. Then I think we are good to go. The only good thing, see, the sweet thing I love about Liverpool's, team, attacking teams right now is that all attacking options in Liverpool can play multiple roles. Remember, Florian Wirtz can play as a wide left. Hugo Ekitike can also operate there. Kudigabo can also operate there, and we'll still have Rio Ngumuwa. So that is why I said Liverpool will not pay so much amount of money to get a left winger. Liverpool will not do that. Liverpool will not do that. Just imagine that, Liverpool, finally succeed in selling Darwin Nunez, or maybe he leaves the club and then we'll get a striker like, let's say, Mateta. Most likely, even if Aneslo wants to play two strikers, he can actually move Hugo to the flank and play Mateta up front. So I think Liverpool's coach have so many patterns right now to play. The cards are just so many. And as a matter of fact, I think McGay most likely will be next. I don't know. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section. We are Liverpool, and that means more. You will never walk alone.